Hey friends, I have a question for you. What if you found yourself in the middle of a really difficult situation? What if your hopes and your dreams were completely shattered? What if that situation that you found yourself in was your marriage? What if you had every reason to walk out, but God asked you to stay? What if God began to do a work in your marriage that you had no idea He would or could do through you and your spouse? This is not just a what if question for you. This is the topic of a book from a dear friend of mine named Laura Williams called To Walk or Stay. Laura and I have met through blogging. She's been a guest here on 29 Lincoln Avenue. I dearly love Laura. She is someone who I would consider a brave girl, and she boldly is sharing her story of God doing a work in her marriage that changed both her life and her husband's life. This is a book about marriage, but it's really a book about more. When Hope for the Weary Mom came out, I had a friend of mine say that she thought Hope for the Weary Mom was a mom book, but really it's a woman book. And that's what I really think about Laura's book too, is you may look at it on the surface and say, okay, well, this is about a marriage. This is about a struggle in the marriage, and maybe I'm not married, or maybe my marriage isn't in trouble. Maybe this story doesn't apply to me personally. But what this story is really about is God doing an amazing work through a situation where hopes and dreams were shattered. And sometimes the stories that we learn the most from maybe not be so much like ours. Well, we can take a look at how someone else walked through a very difficult time. Laura does this with grace and honesty, and I have to tell you that it is such a sweet, tender story of what God did in her life. And I just want to tell you that it is a great read. It's a quick read. It's about 10 chapters. I read it in a weekend. If you want to be challenged and encouraged to walk with God during difficult times, I want to tell you to get this book. So I'm going to grab it so you can see it. I have it here on my Kindle reader, right here. To Walk or Stay by Laura Williams. It's available at Amazon. You can also get it in various other bookstores as well. I'm going to leave you some links below. And in a few weeks, she's going to be starting a book club in the middle of April. I'm going to host a chapter, the last chapter, in fact, here on my blog. And I'll give you some more information and put a button on the sidebar so you can access information about the book club. So great read if you're getting ready to go on spring break. I hope that you'll read my friend Laura's book. I know that if you do, you will be blessed. Thanks, y'all. I hope you have a great weekend.